5 years ago, your yang energy was too strong. And I was afraid you would suffer key deviation. So I sealed your meridians. Now, your meridians are almost fully restored. It's time to unseal them.
Dad, after my Ren and Du meridians are opened, how strong will I be? Compared to Zhou Yi, how do I stack up?
Zhou Yi isn't even fit to carry your shoes.
That's great.
However, your meridians have been sealed for too long and are not yet fully opened. They need a little stimulation to unleash your internal energy.
What kind of stimulation?
A good beating.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Let my wife offer incense. Didn't even greet me.
Wang Hu, the village overlord.
Wang Hu, this ruffian. What is he doing at the Liu family ancestral hall?
It was Jiming and Xiao Zhuan who sold me to him.
What?
Mother, we've already discussed it with Uncle Hu. You two will get married today.
Rude. Children selling their mother. You two. You inhumane creatures.
This old man. Just you. Dare to interfere with my marriage? Wang Hu, how dare you touch my dad? Screw you. Let me tell you, I'm definitely marrying your daughter. You. Don't you think you're my father-in-law?
Mother, we've already accepted the betrothal gifts. Hurry up and go with Uncle Hu.
Let go of me. Your biological father's ashes haven't even entered the ancestral hall yet.
If you want to blame someone, then blame that fool Song Jingshan.
Exactly. I'm telling you, if it weren't for that fool, could my brother and I have endured so many years of hardship?
Exactly. Speaking of which, where is that fool? Last time he was lucky. Today I'm definitely going to beat him to death.
Jiming, you can't do this. Jing Tian is your brother.
I despise. Brother? Being brothers with an idiot? Is he worthy? I'd be ashamed. You're not telling me where he is, are you? Fine. Get lost. I'm going to make my dad see with his own eyes whether that idiot is more important, or if I, his biological son, am more important.
Ungrateful person.
Liu Ziming. You unfilial son.
You're not human.
Grandpa, all of this, it's all my mother's, the result of her own doing. Didn't you previously drive her out of the house? My brother and I supported you then.
She always favored that idiot. And the money. She used it all to treat that idiot's illness.
Exactly. Haven't you always cared deeply about this old man's ashes? Then did you ever care about my brothers and my feelings?
You. What are you doing?
Either you hand over that idiot, or you agree to this marriage.
Or marry my Uncle Hu quickly.
Mother, don't you want my dad's ashes to enter the ancestral hall? Think about it.
The ashes cannot be moved.
My uncle Wang Hu, he's someone who works for the Martial God Hall. Marrying him won't be a grievance for you.
I beg you. Zheming, I'm your mother. I'm your biological mother.
Chen Rong is also my mother. Did you remember that?
Yes, young master, as per your instructions, it has been prepared, a wedding gift of 30 million. When entering the ancestral hall, 120 salute cannons will fire simultaneously.
Good. My adoptive father's ashes entering the ancestral hall is my mother's greatest wish. I absolutely will not allow any mistakes. Do you understand?
The film
Understood.
was translated and narrated
Let's go.
by M Media.
Okay. I'll marry. I'll marry him.
You just had to make them resort to force. Aren't you scared? Wang Hu. Let her go. Let her go.
The wedding gift has already been received. Where are you running to?
Don't be rough with your mother. You've scared my wife.
Exactly. Mother, get up. Get up.
Let go of me. I'd rather die.
You. Wretch. Quite spirited. All right. Wang Hu.
I'll fight you to the death.
Asking for a beating. Little sister.
Mother. 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 Mother, don't scare me. I'll take you to the hospital now.
No need. Mother is fine.
How dare you hit my mother? You humiliate my family. I don't care who you are. You're dead.
Are you threatening me? I think you're just tired of living.
Brother who? To deal with such an idiot, why would you need to personally intervene? Let us do it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, you good for nothing. You hired these actors. Do you think you can scare us? Brother, no need to waste words with him. Just do it.
The film was
Okay.
translated
I originally
and
thought
narrated
we could
by
still
M
become a family.
Media.
Stop spouting nonsense. Aren't you just the idiot my mother picked up 5 years ago? You still want to be with us? Become a family? Are you worthy?
Exactly. Don't pretend anymore. Do you think my brother and I don't know? You pretend to be crazy and foolish all day long, just to empty my mother's wallet.
Exactly.
You scoundrels. You don't want to help me with the dirty and tiring work. Which one wasn't done by Jing Tian? Why did I pay for his medical treatment? Because he was an idiot before. But he knew how to be filial.
Mother. Don't be sad. Now that you see them for who they are, it might not be a bad thing.
You brought outsiders to cause trouble in the ancestral hall, to force me to marry Wang Hu. You even dare to smash the ashes of your own kin, your father. How did I give birth to you two ungrateful person?
Isn't it because you gave all your money to treat that idiot? If you had given us the money you earned from working and even selling your blood, we would definitely treat you well.
Presumptuous. You keep calling him an idiot. Are you looking for death? Young Master Jing Tian is the heir of the ship corporation.
What are you saying? You're saying this idiot. He's the Xia Corporation's heir? You're crazy, aren't you?
I'm saying, then I'm the Shia Corporation's young miss.
You two fools.
Don't waste words with them. Take them down.
Let go of me.
Let go. This idiot. How much money did they give you? I'll pay double.
Mother. I'll make these two heartless bastards apologize to you right now. Hold their heads down. Make them kowtow.
I won't.
The
Mother,
film was translated
quickly make this good for
and
nothing.
narrated by
Make him
M
stop.
Media.
I'm your biological daughter.
Mother, save me, Mother.
Apologize to Mother and admit your mistake.
Bullshit? We are not wrong. It's impossible for me to apologize to you.
How dare you treat me like this? If I had known earlier, when you first entered this family, I should have beaten you to death.
Then keep kowtowing to me. Kowtow until my mother is satisfied.
Idiot. Aren't you very filial?
Jingshin. If they don't apologize, then forget it. If your father's ashes are trampled upon, he won't rest in peace below.
Brother,
Sister,
Take your foot back. Otherwise, I will surely grind your bones to dust and scatter your ashes.
I'm so scared. Go away.
Mother. 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 You're asking for death. Guards, break his legs.
I'd like to see who dares to make a move. To tell you the truth, my uncle is a member of the Martial God Hall. You just hired this bunch of actors, a large crowd with great power, and I'm supposed to be afraid of you? With one phone call from me, today I'll make sure all of you die without a burial place.
Martial God Hall. I am the son of the Martial God. Mother. Don't worry. Today not a single one of them will escape.
Son, you can't just say things like that. If you impersonate the Xia Corporation, you might still live, but if you impersonate the son of the martial god, that's a crime punishable by extermination of 9 generations of your family.
Mother. I'm telling the truth.
Child, don't bring disaster upon our family.
Brother who? Jingshin is an idiot. Don't stoop to an idiot's level. I'll kowtow to you. Please spare our Chen family. I beg you. I beg you. Enough. Only begging for mercy now. Today, I will make sure all of you die without a burial place. Uncle, it's me.
Joey, captain of the Martial God Hall.
Captain Joe, these are freshly picked new tea leaves. Please don't despise
The
them.
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
It seems your mine has had a good harvest recently. I wouldn't dare. I am just a nominal mine owner. As for this mine, it has always been yours. Answer the phone. What? Someone is impersonating the son of the martial god and wants to smash up the mine. Zhao Weiqiang, you lead the way. I'd like to see who has the audacity to dare to stir up trouble with me. Yes. You scoundrel. You keep a close eye on them. Captain Joe of the Martial God Hall is going to take action personally. Kid, just wait for death. My uncle will be with Captain Joe of the Martial God Hall. Arriving soon.
A mere captain of the Martial God Hall. Even if he were in front of me, he would still have to kneel and bow.
Son, don't say any more. Mother is begging you.
Our Chen family is finished.
I said it long ago. This fool is a jinx.
Offending mine owner, Zhao, there might still be a way out. But if you offend the martial god hall, then there's only a dead end. Mother, I told you back then. Don't take in this fool. But you just wouldn't listen. Now look. This is your just deserts.
You two unfilial children. What are you so proud of?
Don't forget, in your bodice flows the blood of the Chun family.
Brother who? My sister and I both have the surname Liu. Surname Liu.
That's right, brother who? We sisters. We are working for you.
Well, I know that of course. But I can't guarantee what Captain Zhou of the Martial God Hall will do to you.
From now on, you and I have no parent-child relationship. I am disowning you as my son.
That's right. From today, you and I sever our mother-daughter relationship.
You. What are you saying?
You two, heartless bastards. Betraying your own. You are not worthy of having the Chen family bloodline.
Your mother toiled bitterly, raising you. Yet you are ungrateful and conspire with a tiger. Have you two lost your conscience?
The film was translated and
Don't speak so
narrated by
harshly.
Media.
Every man for himself or heaven and earth will destroy him. Do you want us to die with you?
Let me tell you, old man. We two are now working for brother who. You'd better be more polite when you speak.
Mother, their severing ties with our Chen family is a good thing. From now on, our Chen family will become the greatest wealthy family. By then, we won't be dragged down by them.
The Chen family becoming a wealthy family, just with you, this fool. Oh right. 5 years ago, you were indeed a fool. But now you're not. You're crazy.
Because my biological mother is the CEO of Xia Group, Xia Ryan. My biological father is the Hall Master of the Martial God Hall, Song Chenwu.
I despise. If your parents were really that capable, then why would you have spent so many years freeloading in our house?
This fool is spouting nonsense again.
Remember the boast you just made. Keep up the act. Wait until my uncle arrives. Once Captain Zhou of the Martial God Hall arrives, you'll know what it means to wish you were dead. I'll also make you see with your own eyes how I take her.
Yan Sen. Seize him for me.
Yes. Stop. Who dares to touch my nephew? Are you tired of living? Uncle, it's him. First he impersonated the heir of the Xia group. Then he pretended to be the son of the martial god.
What I said. Every word is true.
Captain Zhou of the Martial God Hall is here. How dare you be so presumptuous? You have the audacity of a dog. Idiot. You're still pretending even when death is at your doorstep. Let's see how you'll end this later.
Don't even mention that he's just a small captain of the Martial God Hall. Even if the Martial God Hall's Vice Hall Master came, they would still have to kneel and kowtow before me.
This person has a powerful aura. It doesn't seem like an act. Could it be that he truly has an extraordinary background?
Fool! You've seen the coffin, yet you still don't shed tears. How dare you speak to Captain Zhou in such a manner? You're not seriously taking these hired
The film was
actors. As your
translated
confidence are
and
you?
Narrated by Media.
Mother,
Jinxian suffered a severe head injury and hasn't fully recovered yet. It's inevitable he'd talk nonsense. I hope Lord Zhao will be merciful and not bother with him. Quickly kneel down.
We're trying to save you.
Jinxian quickly kneel down and apologize to Lord Zhou.
Mother. Mother. Don't worry. A mere captain like him. I don't even put him in my eyes. Moreover, he wouldn't be able to bear my kneeling.
So he's a fool after all. Then there are no more concerns. Those who offend my martial god hall shall be erased from this world, and their entire 9 clans exterminated. Even if he's a fool, he's no exception.
You said you want to exterminate my 9 clans?
That's right. All your relatives will pay the price with their lives because of your foolishness.
All right then. Then you can deal with these two first. This is my eldest sister. This is my younger brother.
You're talking nonsense. Don't try to claim kinship randomly. I'm not familiar with you, Captain Zhou. I've always regarded him as a fool. Don't listen to his rumors. I don't know him. I have nothing to do with him.
Yes, Captain Zhou. The two of us have already cut ties with their Chen family. We are now people by brother whose side.
No relationship.
Uncle. Captain Zhou. These two were originally Chen Rong's children, and have now abandoned the dark and turned to the light. He who understands the times is a hero. If you now cut ties with this fool, and bury him with your own hands, I can also spare you.
I will never abandon my son. Jiming, Zhao Zhuan, you have disappointed me greatly.
You stupid fool. Since you treat this rebel as your child, then I will send you on your way first.
Let me tell
The
you,
film was translated.
no
and
one is to lay a hand on my mother.
M Media.
All of you attack.
Impersonating the martial god son is considered treason. Do you plead guilty?
Every word I say is the truth.
Today I'd like to see if your mouth is harder or her life is harder. Let go of my sister. What's the rush? Your whole family. Not a single one of you will escape. Let's settle the score, one by one.
Chen Rong is your mother. How could you bear to let them bully your mother?
Have you ever heard of martial
The
artists?
film was translated
With this slap
and
of mine.
narrated by M Media.
Even a giant rock would shatter into pieces.
You dare. Joey, if you stop now, when my father arrives, he can still treat you leniently. If you dare to harm her, you will surely die. Even if the King of Heaven himself came, he wouldn't be able to save you.
See if I dare.
Wait. I confess.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, I am not from the Xia group's heir. Nor am I the son of the martial god hall master. But a man must take responsibility for his own actions. You let her go first.
Let her go. All right. Come on. Crawl through my crotch.
You.
What are you still standing there for? Crawl. Come on. Crawl. Crawling through Captain Zhou's crotch would also be your good fortune.
You might as well just be a fool. Look, how many people are suffering because of you?
Why are you pretending to be noble? Fool! Have you forgotten that before? You often crawled through my crotch?
Liu Ximing, you bastard.
Crawl or not?
Crawl. I'll crawl.
Son. No. Son. No.
Jing Tian,
Jing Tian. Presumptuous. Audacious scoundrel. Dare to ambush Captain Joe. Meddling old man. You dare hit someone from the Martial God Hall. You're in trouble. You're finished. Shut up. Joe Yi, captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad. Greets Martial God Lord.
This old man is the martial god.
Come. Get up, son.
You came too late.
Fool. What are you saying? You dare be disrespectful to the Martial God Lord. You are dead.
Son, are you alright? This Chun family village. How can there be people from the Martial God Hall here? Explain yourself to me.
Audacious woman. What are you? How dare you in front of Lord Martial God, shouting and yelling?
What did you call me?
Wretch. Calling you names is the least of it. My lord, if you don't mind, this humble one is willing to serve. To twist off the heads of these two people.
Song Chenwo. What great authority you wield. Look at them.
You two? What did you just say? If you are unwilling, then have them dismembered by 5 horses. You foolish idiot. You still have the nerve to speak? It's all your fault. Those two offended Lord Martial God. They should be executed by slow slicing. Good. Very good indeed. You all. Are you subordinates of Zhou Yi? No. Although we are not from the Martial God Hall, we swear to be loyal to you until death. Wang Hu also pledges loyalty to my lord.
We brother and sister are also willing to offer our humble service.
Flatterer. I told you long ago. The great Xia martial god is my dad.
At a time like this, and you're still spouting nonsense here, why don't you say, this wretch beside you is the chairman of the Xia Corporation. Xia Ruyun, if you insult our CEO Xia again, believe it or not, I'll tear your mouth apart. You're getting ahead of yourself. I admit the actors you found are quite bold, but in front of Lord Martial God, no matter how well they act, it's still just grandstanding.
Fool! You usually mess around at home, and that's fine. But now you still can't recognize the situation. You can only bring utter disaster upon the Chen family.
Lord Martial God, this person is impersonating the young master, and deserves death 10,000 times over. I originally intended to cut off his path to survival, but I don't know why you are angry. Who said he's an imposter?
He is not an imposter. Could it be that? He really is.
He really is the martial god's son.
Lord Martial God, you must be joking, right? What are you? Are you worthy of joking with me? Song Jingshan is my son. Uncle, it's over. Everything is over. You still have the nerve to speak? It's all your fault.
Jingshan's identity is actually so noble.
So Jingshan, everything said is true. A mere captain indeed did not have the right to tie his shoes.
Exactly.
Didn't you just say you wanted me to crawl between your legs and exterminate my 9 generations of kin?
Young master, have mercy. This is all a misunderstanding. Yes. It was them, it was all them. You insulted young master and cursed madam. You have ruined me. Young master, I truly did not know your identity. Lord Martial God. I was also thinking of the Martial God Hall's reputation. Please be merciful. Please spare me. You must be spared. Thank you, Lord. The Lord is wise. I am willing to serve young master as an ox and a horse. My only son almost died by your hand. How can your one life be enough to compensate? Come on. Cripple his limbs. No. Lord, I was wrong. No. Drag him away. Effective immediately. Expel him from the martial god hall. Son. It's all Dad's fault. For letting you suffer.
If you had come sooner, they wouldn't have dared bully my adoptive mother. Nor would they have dared to desecrate my adoptive father's ashes.
Husband, Chunrong has been kind to our family. We cannot let these bad people go.
Son. How do you want to handle it? Dad will listen to you. Young master, please calm your anger. He instigated all of this. Didn't you bring Captain Joe? How can you blame us entirely? You inhumane fellow. I am your own nephew.
Those two are unforgivable.
Drag them away. Execute them by hanging. Lord, those two are the real culprits. I. Have mercy. Young master, have mercy.
Now,
The film was
It's your turn.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Brother, I know I was wrong. Brother, we are family. Please calm down. Please spare me. I was wrong. I deserve to be beaten. My heart was clouded by greed. I deserve to be beaten. Brother, mother, please save me. Mother, please save me. I deserve to be beaten. I deserve to be beaten. I deserve to be beaten.
Mother, we were wrong. We know we were wrong. It's all our fault. It's our fault. Mother, please ask him to forgive us. Mother, I beg you. Please put in a good word for us. Mother,
you were merely afraid of my identity. You simply don't know their mistake. I saw through them long ago. You ungrateful wretches. A country may change, but one's nature is hard to alter.
Don't you dare go soft. These two unfilial brats are just like a dog that can't stop eating shit.
Jingshan. I also resent their lack of ambition, but they are after all the Liu family's last bloodline. I'll save them and help them one last time.
Daughter. No, you can't. These siblings smashed their biological father's urn and even tried to sell you. Their biological mother. How can you protect them?
Exactly. Daughter, you cannot let them off lightly.
I am their parent. If children make mistakes, I also bear responsibility. I don't want the Liu family to have no descendants.
Mother, I understand. Out of consideration for Mother's plea, I can spare your lives. However, while the death penalty can be avoided, punishment for living cannot be escaped.
Yan, Sen, dislocate the jaws of these siblings.
Yes.
No.
No! No! Don't touch me.
These two heartless wretches still have the nerve to call Chunrong Mother. Their hearts have been eaten by dogs. Drag them out.
My brother-in-law's ashes. I have already sorted.
Dad. Mother. She is Chunrong. The mother who raised me. For 5 years. Mother, didn't I promise you that I would definitely place foster father's ashes into this ancestral hall? Today, I have done it. Moreover, I will also make our Chen family the largest prominent family in Southwest Province.
Good. Good child.
It's almost time.
This place is truly luxurious. Wrong, wrong. These celebrities and dignitaries are all here to congratulate us. Husband. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Quiet down, quiet down. You clearly look like someone who has never seen the world.
Sister, where did Jingshan go? Why haven't I seen him?
Jingshan will personally preside over the grand ceremony. He'll be here soon.
The
It's
film
all
was
thanks to Jingshan.
translated
Our
and
Chun family
narrated
has
by
only now
M
become
Media.
prosperous. Prosperous? What prosperity are you talking about? Big brother, you're here. I thought you would have learned your lesson. You quickly tell Chun wrong to cut ties with Song Jingshan. Who knew you'd become increasingly foolish? You also constantly talk about this fool all the time. What can he bring you? He can help you spend all the Chun family's savings.
Uncle. Jingshan is not a fool. Don't talk about him like that.
It's precisely because you helped him with his illness that you dragged us down, the entire Chun family. Among all these relatives, your family is the poorest. You have needlessly wasted 5 years of your youth, and you still don't know how to repent. Are you out of your mind?
My 5 years of caring for Jingshan are the most beautiful memories. I have no regrets. Even if time were to flow backward, I would still choose to do the same.
Utterly foolish.
Cousin, you're already this old. How can you still be so childish? Like a child? Considering that we are relatives, I found a partner for you. Brother Joe from our Shia group. Just retired. He's only about a dozen years older than you. He's willing to offer a bride price of 100,000 yuan to marry you. Just listen to me. Tonight, just settle the marriage with him.
Don't say I didn't help you. Don't mention that old Joe. He's just a bit older, and he has mobility issues. But he's a retired employee of the Xia Group. He has a pension. He's not short on money. If you marry him and take care of him, that would be much better than taking care of that fool, wouldn't it?
When you take care of Song Jingshan, you even have to put money into it. If you marry Brother Joe, the bride price alone is 100,000 yuan, and you'll also cover your daily living expenses. I am only doing this because your family has it tough. That's why I introduced him to you. Don't be ungrateful.
If Brother Joe is so good, why don't you marry him?
You are truly worthless. You deserve to be a pauper your whole life.
I think you're also a fool. Your daughter deserves to suffer poverty and hardship. Now you know why my daughter can enter the Xia Group, right? The disparity, it lies here.
As parents, we just hope the children healthy and happy. This is not something that money can measure.
Wrong doesn't want to remarry. We can't force her, can we?
Exactly.
Besides, Jingtian hasn't treated us badly either. Jingtian is a filial child. The fact that we can meet today is still because of Jingtian. If it weren't for this fool, I wouldn't have come. I heard you found this fool's parents. Where are they? Bring his parents to me. Pay me compensation.
Chun Rong. You shameless wretch. You actually chased me all the way here. I really didn't expect this. To curry favor with me, you actually cling to me. Like a mangy dog.
The film was translated
And you brought this family of
narrated by
paupers?
M Media.
To put on a show of suffering? Aren't you disgusting?
Don't misunderstand. We are here because the Martial God Hall is holding a conferment ceremony with our Jin family.
Bullshit. I am a member of the Martial God Hall. Conferring titles on your Chen family? Why don't I know about it? You also don't. Take a piss and look in the mirror. Are you worthy?
Yaozu. He joined the martial god hall?
My son, with his extraordinary talent, passed the physical test on his first try and became a full member of the martial god hall. Unlike some people who still vainly hope to rise by relying on a fool.
Shulin, when you were little, you brought him to my house to play. I saw then that this kid, when he grew up, would definitely amount to something. Look at other people's sons. How outstanding they are. You constantly treat that Jingtian like a treasure. Can he enter the martial god hall?
Forget the martial god hall. He can barely get onto a con.
Oh right. I heard. You took care of that. Good for nothing for 5 years. You did all the dirty and tiring work. Spent all your money. And even racked up a mountain of debt. What kind of bewitching potion did that fool give you to make you so lowly? Like a dog?
I'd say you're a fool too. Doing such a thankless task. For 5 years. You might as well come serve me. At the very least, I could give you some leftover food.
Don't go too far. What are you yelling about? How dare you yell at my mother?
I took care of Jingtian for 5 years, and I never once thought of gaining any benefit. There's no point talking to you. You are not welcome here. Get out.
You're kicking me out? Do you think this cloud-top heavenly palace? It's your family's.
This isn't mine. But here is Jingtian's family property. You can insult me. But you cannot humiliate Jingtian.
You've truly lost your mind. You bring him up in everything.
Wretch. If you threaten my mother again, just try it. Let go of my sister. Manager Lee of Cloudtop Heavenly Palace is our friend. If you take another half step forward, I'll have him kick you out right now.
No one can help you no matter who comes. Today, the title bestowed by the martial god hall is for our Chun family.
Let go of my daughter.
No wonder you're so shameless. So the upper beam is crooked, and the lower beam is askew. The parents of that wretched woman really have thick skin. Oh really? Then call him here. I'd like to see what he can do to me.
The film was
Call that fool
translated
of
and
yours
narrated by M.
out here. Young master, the triple grand gifts are ready. Everything has been arranged properly.
Good. Chen Rong's kindness to me is as vast as a mountain. I also regard her as the second mother in my life. Since those snobbish relatives look down on her, then I will let everyone personally witness the overnight rise of their Chen family, shining brilliantly.
Wrong.
Jingtian is here. You will regret this.
Son.
Mother. Mother. I'm sorry. I'm late.
It's okay. Jingtian. Mother is fine.
All of you. Kneel down for me right now. And apologize to my mother.
You dare kick me? Fool. I want you dead.
Make him shut his mouth.
You.
Son. Fool. How dare you? My son is a member of the Martial God Hall. Song Jingtian, are you crazy? I represent the Sha Corporation and command you to release them immediately.
Release her.
Let go of me.
Let go of me.
I'll say it to you all one more time. Apologize to my mother. This is your only chance.
You
The
dare
film
treat
was
me like this?
translated and narrated
You fool.
by M Media.
I'm her eldest uncle. I apologize to her. Is she worthy of it?
Then let me tell you. She is my mother. Even if you kneel 1,000 times, 10,000 times, she is worthy of it all.
Chunrong is merely your adoptive mother. You offended us for her. You'll regret this. Song Jingshen, don't think that just because you're dressed so pretentiously and hired a few actors, you can scare us. What do you think you are? I am from the Sha Corporation. I will never apologize to a pauper.
Exactly. Never apologize. Idiot. This is the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace. Dare to cause trouble here, you're dead.
Jingshan is the master of the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace.
You really can brag. Why don't you say that this bestowal ceremony is also hosted by him?
Young master, the auspicious time has arrived. How about we kick these pieces of trash out?
No need. I will let these snobbish people personally witness the rise of the Chen family.
Distinguished guests, the auspicious moment is at hand. Young master Song has arrived. I announce the bestowal ceremony for the Chen family is officially starting.
Welcome, young Master Song.
Welcome, young master Song.
Congratulations to the Chun family.
Congratulations to the Chen family.
Everyone please rise.
He's really putting on a show.
Let him pretend. Just wait a moment. When the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace's deputy manager arrives, I'd like to see how he'll end this.
Dad, Chunrong's family is truly shameless.
You just found these people to act with you? You're just grandstanding. You even dare to impersonate the master of the Cloud Top Heavenly Palace? You don't know what's good for you.
What kind of crappy gift is this? Is it a toy?
It's clearly junk. Calling it a toy is an overstatement. 10 yuan on Pinduoduo can buy 3 of these.
Translated
And this first bestow
narrated
gift
by M Media.
Symbolizes wealth the Jade Rui. Mother. From now on, you can freely mobilize half of the Zia Corporation's funds. Moreover, the Chen family will enjoy the Zia Group's all projects priority selection right. And this second bestow gift symbolizes Power the Dragon King's token. There is only one of these in the world. Whoever possesses this token, the Chen family, will enjoy the protection of the Martial God Hall. Anyone must not be disrespectful to the Chen family.
You've been exposed, haven't you? Everyone knows that this bestowal ceremony has 3 gifts. You foolish son. You only prepared 2 for yourself. To fake this, you need to use your brain.
Aren't you ashamed yet? Quickly let us go.
Silence. This third bestow gift is the Arch of Chastity and Righteousness, symbolizing supreme honor. Distinguished guests, please look at the big screen. Mother. Besides these 3 grand gifts, from now on Cloudtop Heavenly Palace will also be your Chen family's property.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mother and Dad, I didn't mishear, did I? Jingshan is going to give Cloudtop Heavenly Palace to us.
That's right, really.
Yes. Compared to the 3 grand gifts, Cloudtop Heavenly Palace is nothing much.
Jingshan. This is too extravagant. Mother isn't greedy. Mother only hopes that you are safe and sound and healthy. Then Mother will be completely satisfied.
Mother. For the Chen family to become a prestigious family, wealth, power, and honor are all indispensable. So please don't be embarrassed. These are all things I should do.
He's acting quite convincingly. If it weren't for the Arch of Chastity and Righteousness, I really would have believed him.
Son. What's wrong with the archway?
Unparalleled chastity and righteousness. This Arch of Chastity and Righteousness can only be bestowed by the National Lord. Only the National Lord has the qualification to confer it. Even the martial god is not qualified. How can you be so full of it? How could you pretend this much?
Good thing you know a lot. I was almost fooled by him too. Song Jingshan, you hired so many actors to come here and pretend to be a young master with you. You're truly cunning. It's a pity that fake is fake. And you can't fool us.
Indeed. One moment it's the Martial God Hall, the next it's the Xia Group. Aren't you afraid the wind is too strong, and you'll sprain your tongue?
Causing trouble at the enfeoffment ceremony. It's them.
Commander Liu. Jingshan is the martial god's son.
It's one thing if you lie to me, but you dare to lie to people from the Martial God Hall. Even if Yansen were here, he couldn't protect you. Commander Liu, quickly send them on their way.
Commander Liu, this person is impersonating the martial god's son and causing trouble at the enfeoffment ceremony. His crime is unforgivable. Yes, Commander Liu. He not only attacked a member of the Martial God Hall, Lin Yaozu, he also made manager Liu kneel. You should execute him on the spot.
You say he is the young master of the Martial God Hall? Do you know the consequences of speaking falsely?
I guarantee with my life, every word I say is true.
Commander Liu, regarding the young master's identity, I need to verify it. I only saw the young master once, when I was a child. Now, I don't know what he looks like. Do you have a token?
Do you have a son?
Yes.
Between you and your son. Do you need a token to prove your relationship?
This.
Commander Liu, don't fall for his trick. If he can't produce a token, he's a fake.
I'm his paternal uncle. I'm now upholding righteousness over family ties. His entire family are fraudsters.
Guards. Wait. I can testify. Young Master Jingshan is indeed the martial god's biological son. You are not from the Martial God Hall either. You don't have that qualification. Exactly. Only if a high-ranking official from the Martial God Hall comes, will we be convinced.
Chenrong, don't think you can have an easy time in front of me. Aren't you concerned about this foolish son? Then today, I will make him die. Commander Liu, hurry and act.
If you keep babbling, I'll deal with you first. Come with me. If you truly are the young master, I will certainly apologize to you. If you are not the young master, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I can't be bothered to waste words with you. Once the martial god my father arrives, whether it's true or false, you'll know at a glance.
You'll come whether you want to or not. Act. Seize him. How dare you? No need to prove your identity to anyone. They are not worthy. Where did you come from? Who do you think you are? Li Hai? How could Cloudtop Heavenly Palace let just anyone?
Manager Li, what are you doing? Yao Su merely grumbled a few words. You don't need to be so scared.
Get lost. Wretch. You've gotten me killed. You all. You all. Do you know who he is?
Isn't he just a useless old man?
Old good for
The
nothing.
film was translated and narrated by
How dare you.
Media.
Greetings, Martial God. Greetings, Martial God.
Son. This old man is the martial god?
No, I don't know either. I just entered the Martial God Hall and haven't seen the true face of the Martial God.
Impossible, impossible. How could this fool know the martial god?
We're finished? Dad, now we are truly finished.
It's fine, it's fine. It wasn't us who wanted to force Jing Tian to his death, right? Besides, we are Chun Rong's elders. The people of the Martial God Hall won't make things difficult for us.
Wretch. Will you come yourself? Or shall I send you on your way?
Wait. Today is the Chen family's ennoblement ceremony. I don't want to see blood.
Commander Liu. Martial God. Whatever my son says. You just do it.
You all. Do you really want to exterminate my entire clan?
Misunderstanding, misunderstanding. We always thought you were an imposter. We were also for the honor of the Martial God Hall. Young master, please be understanding.
Yes. My son also meant well.
Yes, yes, yes. My daughter is young. So please don't hold it against her.
Jing Tan, we are relatives.
Relatives? Are you worthy? Do you know why? Call her mother.
This is your salary.
Thank you, boss. The noodles are here.
Call your manager over for me.
Mother. I will absolutely not allow anyone to bully you again. This is my bottom line. This is my reverse scale. If anyone dares to cross it, I will make them regret ever coming into this world.
Uncle was wrong. Chun Rong. Please forgive Uncle. Uncle is old and confused. Uncle was wrong.
I'm your cousin. We grew up together as children. Please quickly plead for us. We will never dare to trouble you again.
Jian Yun. I'm your elder brother. Your only blood brother. I beg you. Talk to Chun Rong. Please let me go, will you? I beg you. I beg you, please. Daughter.
The film
You talk
was
to Jing Tian about
translated
it.
and narrated by
Just grant them a path
Media.
to survival.
Dad. They hit me and cursed me. It doesn't matter. I can endure all of it. But they bullied Jing Tian. I will never agree. You are bringing trouble upon yourselves. You deserve to die.
Young master, I failed to recognize your eminence. I was misled by them. I know I was wrong. I know I was wrong. Please spare me. Please just dismiss me as insignificant, okay? Young master.
Take the three of them down. Await their judgment.
Chun Rong. I was wrong. I was prejudiced and looked down on others. But my crime shouldn't warrant death.
Jing Tian. How about forgive them this once?
Mother. The benevolent are easily exploited.
All right. Then I won't interfere.
Chenrong. You venomous woman. You set us up. You used the martial god's son. You're taking revenge on me. Even if I become a ghost, I will not let you go.
It's not like that. I didn't.
Mother. No need to say so much to her. Some people are born evil. Will never admit their mistakes in their entire lives.
Disrupting the grand conferment ceremony. Their crime warrants execution. It is not suitable to shed blood today. Take them away. Mother, don't be afraid. I still have a powerful backer. Zhou Yi, the heir of the Zhou family, is my elder brother. His strength and status are no less than yours. Even if you are the martial god, you cannot wield absolute power. Don't forget, there is also the transcendent Zhou family, who can contend with you, with your identity and status. You can still know people from the Zhou family. I'm not afraid to tell you. Zhou Yi, the heir of the Zhou family, is the martial god Hall's captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad. I am precisely his confidant.
And narrated by M Media.
Son, you said Zhou Yi was an undercover agent in the Zhou family. Won't that be exposed? Now how could this lead to a fatal disaster?
Mother, what can I do? We've already offended the martial god Hall. It's not just about dying.
What should we do now?
It's actually him.
A pretentious thing. With one finger, I can crush you to death. Shut up. Zhou Yi, captain of the Heavenly Wolf Squad, greets the martial god.
Jing Tian. If it really is Zhou Yi, then that's too terrifying. I have never seen such adaptability. A deeply calculating person.
The Zhou family's reach unexpectedly stretched so far. You bow and apologize to me now. Let us go, and I can choose to spare you. You. What are you going to do? My elder brother is Zhou Yi.
Son,
Chenrong's kindness to the young master is as profound as a mountain. The young master has long considered her as a second mother in his life. Zhou Yi humiliated her, so the young master crippled him and made him a eunuch. You actually humiliated her, and even humiliated the young master. And you still want to use Zhou Yi to bully people? You have truly miscalculated. You. How dare you lay hands on Zhou Yi? Zhou Yi humiliated my son when I crippled his martial arts. I truly did not know he was of noble family status. What a pity. If I had known earlier that he was the heir of the Zhou family, I would not have spared his life.
mercy. Martial god Lord Mercy.
Impossible. The Zhou family and the martial god Hall are equally matched in strength. How dare you act?
I tell you. Anyone who dares to humiliate my family, even if the King of Heaven himself comes, I will still strike without hesitation.
Don't waste any more time with them. Drag them all away and execute them on a chosen day. Yes. Don't.
Dad. How should we handle this now? I'm afraid that Zhou Yi will not let this matter rest so easily.
The Zhou family and us have been openly and covertly struggling for a long time. What is destined to come will always come. Son, you don't need to worry. Even if the sky falls, your parents will bear the burden for you. Since the farce has ended. Then today, I shall solemnly introduce the protagonist who is being in theft today, Chenrong.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
An extraordinary woman of this world, Chenrong. For 5 years, she has taken excellent care of my son. As for the Chen family, they have also contributed a great deal. Today, I, on behalf of the sovereign, bestow upon Chen Rong the title of Marquis. Furthermore, I designate the Chen family as the foremost influential family of the Southwest Province. Does anyone have any objections? I disagree. Chen Rong is not worthy of a noble title. The Chen family is also not worthy of becoming an influential family. Chen Rong is merely a countrywoman. What qualifications does she have to be on equal footing with everyone present? You want to help her rise to power, but I will specifically thwart your wish.
You two rebellious sons. You actually defected to the Zhou family and became traitors.
Traitors? We call this a wise man adapting to circumstances.
Exactly. How could we possibly be like you? Only knowing how to blindly curry favor with a fool?
Rotten mud cannot be plastered on a wall. You still have the nerve to care about others? You surnamed Song, today the Martial God Hall. You must give my son an explanation. Patriarch Zhou, your son was at fault first. I merely administered a slight punishment. What's wrong with that? You call this a slight punishment? Everyone. Once this is accomplished, I will certainly not treat any of you unfairly. We are willing to serve you wholeheartedly. Son, quickly put him down. Quick, sit down. Son, what happened to you? Who did this? Dad. Song Jingshan is still alive. That father and son duo not only crippled my limbs and internal energy, they also made our Zhou family heirless. Dad, help me get revenge. I want them to pay blood for blood. Heirless. They were actually all smashed into pulp. Song Chengwu, you forced my hand. Everyone, this is an opportunity. I think we can activate ahead of schedule. The Thunder Plan. Dad, what are you saying? Our Zhou family, as the head of the family alliance. How can we always remain subservient to others? The sovereign wants the Martial God Hall to counterbalance our Zhou family. Then I will, in front of the entire world, humiliate him. Son, don't worry. The grievances you suffered. Dad, I will certainly help you get justice for them.
The film was translated
Heads of the 4 great financial
and
families heed my
narrated by
command.
Media.
Present. Follow me to go forth. To find Song Chenwu. I will first destroy his reputation. Then seize the Martial God Hall and the Xia group. Dad, doing this, won't it be too risky? Son, don't worry. Your father here has plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Take this. Your injuries will not only heal completely, your internal energy will also recover. It's healed. It's really healed.
Thank you, young master.
Thank you, young master. I'm healed.
Good. Since you are unreasonable, Then today I will also punish your son. You're courting death. What an overbearing martial god. Bullying the weak with strength, and dares to threaten Patriarch Joe. Your martial god son is a treasure. Then isn't the Joe family's young master one too? In front of everyone. Such character does not deserve to be called a martial god. The Joe family is the head of the noble families, on equal footing with your martial god hall. Everyone saw that, right? The martial god doesn't even care about the patriarchs of noble families. How could he possibly consider the lives of the common people?
Husband! They came prepared. If not handled well, our reputation will be ruined.
Joe Chenkin, what exactly do you want? You made my Joe family end its lineage. And now you still have the nerve to ask what I want.
It was Joey who bullied my mother first. I didn't take his life. That's already being very lenient.
I despise. You're talking nonsense. How could I possibly bully CEO Xia? Mrs. Xia is, after all, the CEO of the Xia Group.
I'm talking about her.
Everyone heard that, right? This is your high and mighty martial god, whose private life is surprisingly so chaotic. Outside, he actually keeps a mistress. You're such a diet. You voluntarily sold out your dad. However, I still quite admire your dad. The red flag at home doesn't fall, while colorful flags flutter outside. How do you manage to keep it all together?
You're talking nonsense. I'm not.
Shut up. Do you, a bitch like you, have the right to speak?
Mother, there's no need to explain to them. They just came to deliberately slander and frame us.
This whole
The
thing
film was
started because of me.
translated and
I don't want
narrated
to
by
implicate you.
Media.
As long as you don't trouble Jing Tian, you can do whatever you want with me.
All right. Then your life. I'll take it. You. And your own life.
The grievances between you and me don't need to involve others.
You really are naive. You think you can protect her? Chan Rong's children have already accepted our betrothal gifts. She is already a member of our Zhou family.
What? You sold me again?
Mother, as for us, we just want to give you a better home. You didn't fancy Wang Hu. Then, you can't possibly look down on the Zhou family, right?
Exactly. Mother, this Zhou family is certainly not worse than the martial god hall. The head of the Zhou family specifically asked to marry you. This is a good thing, Mother.
You two unfilial children. Are you truly stupid or just pretending to be foolish? This is clearly the Zhou family's excuse. Deliberately tormenting her.
So what? How many people want to marry into the Zhou family, but can't? Right?
That's right, brother.
Jiming. Zhao Duan. You sold me once. Isn't that enough? Do you want to sell me again?
As a mother, making some sacrifices for your children. What's wrong with that? Isn't that what you should do?
Exactly. Mother, you said you'd do something for us. You should be happy about it.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry to the Liu family. I failed to teach you well.
Enough. 3 seconds. Get over here. The people here. You can't touch a single one of them. You song. I haven't even settled the score with your son yet. You're meddling too much, aren't you? My dad is marrying a wife. And you want to meddle in that too? His life. I will take it. This woman. I'm taking her away. If you dare to stop me, it's war. If you want war, then let there be war.
Husband, don't fall for it. They have a just cause. Even if we win, we will lose public support. If our two families go to war, it will inevitably lead to widespread devastation. Regardless of victory or defeat, your Zhou family will be severely weakened. Patriarch Zhou is a smart person. If you have something to say, you might as well say it directly.
as expected of someone who stands at the pinnacle of Daxia's wealth. Your mind works quickly. The grievances among the younger generation, let the younger generation resolve them themselves. However, you must make a wager with me. What do you want to wager? Let him fight my son. If you lose, the Martial God Hall and the Xia Corporation will be handed over. This woman will also belong to me.
And what if we win?
You're dreaming. A good-for-nothing like you still thinks he can beat me? If you win, my son and I will be at your mercy. The power of my Zhou family will also be handed over.
All right. How do you want to wager?
It's simple. You fight me. Whoever falls first loses.
It seems your injuries have already healed, and even your internal energy has recovered.
Jingshan, you can't fight him. Last time, you almost died by his hand.
This concerns the reputation of the Martial God Hall. We cannot retreat. I'll wager with you.
Is reputation comparable to our son's life? I don't agree.
Mother, this wager not only concerns reputation, but also a matter of honor and obligation. Therefore, this wager I must accept.
You've got guts. But let me be clear up front. Life and death are fated, and fortune is in heaven's hands. I won't collect your corpse, you trash. Trust me.
The film was translated
Jingshan will be fine.
and narrated by M.
All the guests present are witnesses. You must not go back on your word. And don't you dare go back on your word. You a good-for-nothing, who doesn't even have internal energy, and was a fool, in Chen family village for 5 years. Actually dare to fight me? Do you want to die that badly?
I crippled you once before. So today, I can cripple you a second time.
Then I'll cripple you first. A good-for-nothing, who can't even block one of my punches, dares to utter such wild boasts?
Again.
Seeking death.
If he keeps hitting like that, my child will be killed.
Please. Make Jingshan stop fighting.
You must believe me. Jingshan will be fine. Come on, get up.
Haven't you eaten? Is that all the strength you have?
The only tough thing about you is your mouth.
Just a little more. And the Ren and Du meridians will be opened.
Hitting you is like hitting a dog. Truly boring. Then I'll send you on your way. My Zhou family has won. The Martial God Hall and the Xia Corporation are ours. Patriarch Zhou. You're speaking a bit too soon, aren't you? What? Do you want to go back on your word? This is impossible. 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 You were clearly a good-for-nothing. How can you have internal energy?
Because I am the son of the martial god.
My son is exceptionally gifted. At 18, he was already a master of martial arts. If not for 5 years ago, I sealed his cultivation. How could I be like an ordinary person? To be humiliated by you?
Died.
This round doesn't count.
Son, are you alright?
Jingshan, does it hurt?
You a dignified head of a noble family. Are you going to in front of everyone renege on your word?
Untrustworthy. A person who doesn't even care about their reputation. The words spoken from their mouth, can they be trusted? Everyone,
The film was
seeing
translated
his true colors.
and narrated by M.
Don't be
Media.
fooled by him. You to father and son are utterly treacherous, deliberately setting a trap for us to fall into. This competition was inherently unfair. I think there's no need to continue.
Nonsense. Just now when your son was hitting Jingshan, why didn't you say it was unfair? You are simply going back on your word.
Wretch. Once you marry into the Zhou family, I will personally sew your mouth shut.
Dream on. Even if I die, I will never step foot into your Zhou family's door.
Father, if we lost, we lost. We lost the wager. The Zhou family's influence is yours. Our father and son are also at your mercy. However, according to the Daxia noble family tradition, to transfer power, one must drink the ceremonial tea.
Patriarch Joe. Your son has already conceded. Are you still trying to deny it?
My Zhou family can afford to lose. Serve the tea.
We should drink too.
I always feel something is not right. The Zhou family is actually willing to hand over their influence to others.
I think it should be fine. So many people are here. Even if he is a noble family, he wouldn't dare to act recklessly. You ungrateful wretch. My father offering you tea is your honor. Martial God. Please. Please. Patriarch Joe. What are you laughing at? I laugh at your ignorance. I laugh at your foolishness. Daxia has never had a tradition of offering tea to transfer power. Moreover, do you really think I would admit defeat? I tell you, the tea you just drank was poisoned by us.
You actually in front of so many esteemed families opally poisoned us.
As long as you all die, who would dare to speak of this? I tell you, if you dare to utter a single word, I will exterminate your entire clan.
You use such despicable methods. Unworthy of a noble family.
Do you think we can maintain our noble family status? By what means? A general success is built upon 10,000 corpses. This is called deception, and warfare is not to be despised. You speak of shamelessness so openly. Only you could do that.
Despicable villain. You will get your comeuppance.
Bitch. The current situation, don't you understand it yet? If you now draw a clear line with Song Jingshan and beg for mercy on your knees, if I'm in a good mood, I might give you the antidote.
Even if I become a ghost, I won't let you off.
Ungrateful. Just wait for death.
Ordinary poisons can be neutralized with internal energy.
You actually thought of that. I thought of that long ago. This poison was specially concocted by the medicine saint, the most potent poison under heaven, the god-slaying pill. It is specifically designed for martial artists with internal energy. The deeper one's internal energy, the faster they die.
Old man,
Once you are dead, the Martial God Hall and the Xia group will all become my Zhou family's possessions. You country bumpkins. You want to rely on the Martial God Hall to become a prominent family. Are you worthy? I still think the underworld is more suitable for you.
The unique poison concocted by the medicine saint, generally for the poison to take effect and kill. How long does it take?
For ordinary people without internal energy, 1 minute, and they will die bleeding from all 7 orifices. The stronger one's internal energy, the faster the onset. Just like your father,
The film
Martial
was
God.
translated
It only
and
takes 3
narrated
breaths.
by M Media.
Father, more than 3 breaths have passed. How is he still alive? Could it be that you have no internal energy? I do. Then how come? You're also fine.
This 1 minute. It passed so quickly. Time. It really flies.
Dad, they're all fine. Could it be that this poison is fake? Impossible. I spent a fortune to acquire this. And before this, I already had someone test it. Its potency is incredibly fierce. Did you think we didn't know? Actually, we knew everything. What did you say?
From the very first day. You sought out the medicine saint. The medicine saint already prepared an antidote for us in advance.
That's impossible. The medicine saint lives independently of the world, never participating in worldly disputes. Moreover, I didn't even tell him who I was going to poison.
However, the medicine saint is my biological granduncle. Although we usually have little contact, he is still a member of our Song family. So, as long as it involves concocting or poisons targeting internal energy, medicine saint will prepare for us in advance an antidote. Wouldn't you say so, Dad?
Exactly.
This is called being prepared for the unexpected.
Jingshan, did we act well?
Very much so.
old man, you acted wonderfully. When we go back tonight, I'll make you braised pork.
Right. The Zhou family doesn't have such great capabilities. I didn't expect them to be so foolish. See, they were easily tricked by us.
Father.
You're so angry you're spitting blood. Patriarch Joe. Your tolerance won't do.
Just you wait. We won't let this rest. Father, let's go. You can't leave. Hateful kid, go away. Don't block the way. I am the Patriarch of the Zhou family, personally infected by the nation lord, the head of the 10 great noble families. By special imperial permission, how dare you stop me? It's equivalent to treason. Look what this is. This is the nation lord's token. The bearer of this token is as if the nation lord himself is present and can execute imperial relatives and nobles. How do you have the nation lord's token?
To tell you the truth, before you came here, we had already set up surveillance everywhere. Everything you did was seen by the nation lord.
Originally, if you hadn't gone too far, I would have let you off. But you actually went insane and tried to poison our entire family. This has already crossed the nation lord's bottom line.
The Martial God Hall is loyal to the Nation Lord. You say we're rebelling? You're the ones rebelling.
You are despicable.
You shouldn't say
The
that.
film was translated
Didn't
and
you just say?
narrated by M Media.
This isn't called all's fair in war.
We are merely using your own methods to deal with you. Zhou Chenkin, you to father and son have brought this upon yourselves and cannot lie. The Zhou family is finished. I will carve a bloody path for you. You must escape. and avenge me. Go. Father, Zhou Chenkin, you have committed many evils. Today, on behalf of the nation lord, I will first cripple your martial arts. Dad. Song Jingshan. You.
I told you long ago. I could cripple you once. I could cripple you a second time.
Martial God, spare my life. Martial God, please spare my life.
Mother. I was wrong. We truly know we were wrong. We'll never dare again, Mother.
Mother, we were wrong. Please make them forgive us. We truly know we were wrong. Mother, but we are your own children, Mother.
I've given you many chances. It's you who didn't want them, Jingshan. However you want to handle it, that's how it will be handled. I'm not getting involved anymore.
Don't, Mother. Mother.
Mother,
Rivers and mountains may change, but one's nature is hard to alter. Since you were unwilling to show filial piety, then I will show filial piety. Take them all away.
I am the head of the Zhou family. How dare you touch me? The Zhou family will not let you off. All of you will be personally judged by the Lord of the nation. Take them all away.
Mother.
Mother, Mother,
Let go of me.
I'm sorry, Mother. A grand conferment ceremony has caused so much trouble.
You didn't do anything wrong. Why apologize? Jingshan, you've given me a new life. Now I only feel completely at ease.
You should have listened to Jingshan. When dealing with those two unfilial sons, you shouldn't have been soft-hearted.
Those adorable ones who disown their own kin never come to a good end.
Exactly. They deserve it.
Chen Rong. The conferment ceremony must continue.
oh, right. Where were we before? What step were we on?
My son makes the decisions.
My son makes the decisions.
All right. Mother, come. Distinguished guests. Next, I announce that the Chen family will become the foremost influential family in Southwest Province. Who agrees? Who objects?
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.